it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I am playing a bit with Lovely and Sweet because I'm doing my Stampin' through the alphabet series and I'm on L. So I was just looking, I do have quite a few stamp sets that begin with L, but Lovely and Sweet, I haven't played with this for a while. So I and I have the paper that goes with it. I think it's called Nature's Sweetness. And I thought, I'll try a bit of stamping on this and I might do a bit of colouring with blends. I really don't know at the moment. But so I've got I can decide whether that is on the back of that paper, whether it's basic grey or whether it is, what's that one called? Pebbled Path. It wouldn't come to me there. So I've got some scraps of the paper. I've got it's foiled paper now. I'm fairly confident that's not carrying over. So it will be going into Last Chance very soon. So if you don't have this yet and you would like it, it's just such a beautiful paper. Look at the script on there. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to stamp on this white bit that's got the grid and then maybe tear it and ink it a bit. I don't have Pebbled Path. I do have Pebbled Path ink, but it's packed already in my cup and cards bag. So I might have to introduce another colour, but that's okay. The Stampin' Up colours, I'm going to keep them because I'm thinking I might just do something like that. Stamp on this, then tear it down both sides, ink it up and pop it in there. Now they might have to be cut, or what I might just have the tearing down the sides and then that'll sit. So yeah, pop this, and I've got a piece of white card here should I need it. Might need it for sentiments, might not. We'll just go see what happens. Right, so I just want to stamp on this and maybe add some colour. So it's got a fantastic die set here as well, the bundle. It's just super, and I haven't used it nearly enough. And as usual, just, you know, it's going. So I'm going to take out some of the stamps from the box. Of course, see, I haven't used it ages, so it is trying to stick there. I might have some bits of this one. I don't know. And the big one, I think I might use that in some of here. And yeah, just to get some florals on there. I don't know. And I've got this gorgeous wee grid. Probably use, I don't know, I might use any of those sentiments. So let's just see what happens. Right, big block, where are you? Over here with a stamp on, needing clean because I've been doing a bit of filming this morning and thought I'd leave all my stamps and clean them at the end together. Not my best idea because I've just dropped a stamp on the floor or something. Dropped on the floor. Yeah, I've got it though. I have it and it's safe again. So don't worry. Don't worry. Just this block is best for that stamp, the big one. I've got Memento because I have some blends on my desk from filming another card. So this morning, so kind of want some florals towards the middle of this that are going to still be there even when I tear. Everything's falling down here, and maybe we don't need that one, put that one back, but we'll use the texture one. Here's the little blocks. I'm looking at things so I can't see them. Goodness. I don't... Some of this is going to be torn off. It's not all going to be visible, but I just happen to have this block here. It's a bit big for the job, but hey, it's there. Just using these simply for the texture that they add. Put that off there. Now I didn't check to see if this paper absorbed the ink all right. Let me just try here. Yes, it's drying fine on it. And all I actually want to do is add some colour to the flowers. I've got my blends out here, so just add a bit of yellow in the centre. Now blends of course will cover over the gold, but I'm okay with that. If you want the gold to resist, then use use something water-based like your Stamp Right markers or your watercolour pencils. I'm just adding a bit of... I think that's actually enough. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put a sentiment on here. Basically, on my head, I'm not colouring in the leaves. They're fine like that. It was just just wanted a bit of floral in there. So I'm thinking I'm sticking that to that side, that to that side, and then have maybe a better Duma tearing. I don't know, and then we'll link that up a bit. We'll leave the top and bottom straight. Yeah, what we got. I just get some basic grey, I think. Probably go for a light. Do you know what? I'll go for a lighter grey and see. I just want to ink up the edges of the tearing here. I've got smoky slate. So let's just take the white off the tearing. It's just a bit of fun, just playing. I'm just going to get my light bubble bath and just finish the flowers off a little. Just blending it together a bit. That's cool, that's better. Okay, so and then just roughen it up a bit and just, where's my smoky slate? sometimes you just go with how you feel. This series of stamping through the alphabet is as much to entertain me as it is to entertain you. So see, just going over there, and then we'll do something for a sentiment, and then we're done, I think. So yeah, we'll cut the extra off. So let's glue these down. The backs are interesting too. If you're into journal making and things, these papers are just perfect for that. If you're doing one that's got script, even though you can't read all the words, do make sure that they look the right way around. Whoops, before you... I'm just putting that to the edge there, but to make sure it doesn't interfere with the opening of the card, the fold on the card. It's not. And then this one, see, then I'm wondering, am I doing... So you can just keep changing your mind. If I did that, I'd have to tear the edge of that because it just didn't look right otherwise, or just pop that on there. Actually, no. No. More tearing in my head. I don't know where I've come from. What have you done with Janice? Used to always be straight layers and sharp edges, and just play and you'll know when. And just remember the C. Sometimes you make a card and it's not really your cup of tea because you've tried something new and you think, actually, I don't think I'll do that again. Somebody will love it. Everybody has different tastes. So this time, oops, see that grungy look on the back as well. Could have used that, could have stamped on that as well. Right, so trying to keep the bottom of the card straight. And we'll trim any extra off at the end. I think I'm going to stick that so that that torn bit is exposing a little bit of the grey. Sticking to the paper, of course, now because I'm all sticky. Let's maybe just sort this a wee bit. That's okay. Yeah, I just want something here as a sentiment of some kind. Where's my bit of card here? What sentiments in the set? Sending a bit of love your way. Where is the little... There we go. Close that. Now, I'm going to attempt to tear this. Don't think I've ever done that with a sentiment before, but why not? There's no rules. There are no rules on my craft desk, except to have fun. Now, where are my... Everything is disappearing today. Right, so I did have some snips. I had them here a little while ago. Here's some. Not the ones. I just want to rough up that edge a bit more. I'm thinking so that that is a bit more defined, to take my black Stampin' Up marker and just add a bit of ink to that edge. This is all just completely made up. Definitely going to raise that up here. Maybe just use a bit of the ink that's on there already to just take the starkness off it. And then we need to use this and trim this extra bit. Take some of this mess away. And I will have to stop after this. So there you go. Something different, something very different. For me anyway, it might not be different to other people, but it's different for me. But so thank you very much. So that is Elle. Lovely and sweet. Lovely and ripped. Thank you so much for following me, and I will see you on M.